give a description, and you guys can think about who it might be. And then I'd ask that they come up and we got, those are carnations. And okay, so this player was tied for first in three-pointers. She made 15 of them, led the team in assists, which was 70 of them, and had the second most steals, 76. Also what I consider one of our most patient defenders, frustrated opponents by keeping them in front of her. That would be Kelsey Cerencion. All right, next player had our second highest field goal percentage, 36% from the field. Has probably one of the softest shots from the outside that I've seen. The problem is she doesn't shoot enough. And I say, who is that?
Claire.
Claire, what do I say?
Shoot.
What do I tell you?
Shoot the ball.
Claire, shoot the ball. Claire Drum, come on.
Claire Berry.
Next player I want to recognize had our third highest shots blocked, which was 13. 3 of these block shots came against the game, one of the local teams that we don't like so much. It was a key game, and there were three blocks right in a row, which were really great. First year playing for me, she was a pleasure to have on the team. Showed up to practice, ready to work hard, and always had a smile, and that would be Alexa Knutz. All right. Next player, tied for first in team steals. Wait, tied for number 1 on the team in steals. Sorry about that. 81. Ranked third in assists with 65. Player has an attack at all times attitude, offensively and defensively. If anything, I got to try and slow her down on occasion. This player would be Charlotte Mack. Next player led the team in defensive rebounds with 109. Third highest ranking in offensive rebounds on the team with 75. When we needed to slow down or frustrate opponents' post players, Nails always stepped up. She is an incredibly tough defender that does not get intimidated. I will tell you, and as a coach, and sometimes you play with a girl, you don't want to play against Nicole. She is tough as nails. She's a hell of a rebounder, great player, Nicole McCarville. All right. This next player tied for first in steals with 81 with Charlotte. Number 2 in block shots, 19. Had the second highest free throws made, 32. In tight situations where we needed a defensive turnover, we wanted this player on the floor. In addition, this player probably played under the most scrutiny of any player on the team. Guess who that is?
Sarah Ricky.
Sarah Ricky. Next player led the team in offensive rebounds, 94. Second in defensive rebounds. Number 1 in free throws made. Often battled against larger, older players with success and never got frustrated. This player is extremely quiet, who does nothing but show up, work hard, and she's an absolute pleasure to coach. Be Sandra Sletsky. All right, next player showed tremendous heart and character by showing up to practices and clinics despite being unable to play due to injury. This was greatly appreciated by her teammates. This player tore her ACL. We were out at UMass Lowell during the game and wanted to continue to play. She kept wanting to go back in, and Michaela, you can't go in. Every one of the games, the girls would be getting loose, and she'd be standing next to me as the girls do a lap. She's like, "Coach, I really want to play." I'm like, "Michaela, I'd love to put you in, but I can't." But we appreciated her efforts and continued support. Michaela Spiak. All right, next player had the third highest three-point percentage, which was 30%. Second highest free throw percentage at 58%. Second highest assist at 67%. Player was a huge addition to our program this year. Seemed to always give us that offensive spark when we needed it. That would be Cameron Tooley. All right, next player. We're getting down to just a couple, it looks like. Next player led the team in field goal percentage, 41%, free throw percentage, 67%. Second highest in three-point percentage, which is 31%. Led the team in total points per game at 10.1. Fantastic competitor. And while she led the team in many offensive categories, it needs to be recognized that her defensive skills this year came to a whole new level, and that would be Oscar Tudor. All right. We got anybody left? Nope. Oh, we got one left. All right. This player had the second highest total points scored, 206. Third highest free throw percentage at 57%. Number one in block shots. She is an impact player that has developed into a threat both offensively and defensively. Her inside moves have become legendary as she is capable of utilizing both hands. She led the team in most questions asked by any player ever. That would be Julia Zacco.
All right.
All right, before I wrap